Hey Gus, Merry Christmas.
Yeah, you
Uh,
too, Joel.
what have you seen from Lazio? It kind of feels like felt like he was getting going there for a while, and it's kind of dipped back on him a little bit.
Well, we thought he played pretty well. Looking at his, first of all, his effort has been really, really good. I just pointed it out. We talked about the good plays and the bad plays today before we started any prep on the Giants. And there was a couple high effort plays that he made that showed up, playing the screens, playing some perimeter runs, things like that, Joel. He's doing a really good job. And then, affecting the quarterback, I think that's, we just believe he's going to be very, very good. He's got some special talent. And, we're pleased where he's at right now.
James.
Gus, why do you think the team had so many tackling issues late in that game, and why do you think it keeps flaring up this late in the season?
Boy, you're right. It did. I think, here it is, end of the third quarter, we're up 38-7. And then it felt like the things that we were doing really well, James, through the game kind of got away from us. There was some, missed tackles, like you said. It wasn't, we were not in a mindset hey, this is like 3rd and 22. Let's play loose coverage. I mean, we had 7 or 8 man coverages. We had different zone coverages, but they weren't, hey, let's drop extra deep. You just saw some where we didn't win our one-on-ones at times. We had penalties for, 40 yards. Some things that were kind of uncharacteristic of what take place the first 3 quarters. So the tackling, you're right, it was double-digit missed tackles, from the end of the third quarter on. And we had 7 explosive plays, 5 came in that fourth quarter. So, through penalties and all that. So, we had good talks about it. I mean, we pointed them out and had conversations with our players. It wasn't a let up. I think we just didn't attack like we were the first 3 quarters of the game, and it showed up when you don't execute properly, have some penalties, it can add up quickly, and next thing you know, you're in a ball game.
Joel.
With Sam Womack, he didn't see a ton of targets there for a while, but he's gotten some more the last couple of weeks. He's given up a couple deep balls, but he's also got the interceptions. What have you seen from him as the season goes?
Well, I think, where Sam's playing and how he's doing it, you see some good plays. And you're right, there's been a couple plays where he's given up. But what we like about him is he bounces back. He had the interception, the tight coverage that he had, and he just stepped out of bounds, was close to having a pick. And the very next play came back and had a pick. So I think when we're seeing him, he's a young corner, but he does have a quick memory, or short memory. Joel, he'll give up a play like that can happen. And, Ridley's a good receiver, and he got behind him. But what we like about Sam is he'll bounce back and he'll make plays for us. So, like every player, you got to work on that consistency. But we do like the way he's competing out there.
James.
Obviously, Malik Neighbors, I would imagine, is big for you all this week. So, what stands out to you about him?
Well, one of the conversations we had is with our offensive staff, because a lot of those guys studied him in the draft process. They watched a lot of tape, so many conversations with Shane and Jim Bob about him. And what they talked about, his athleticism, his yards after catch, his ability as a route runner, his speed, all shows up on tape. His targets, he's got double-digit targets in many of the games. Dallas, I think was the first game they played him, was, in the teens. So he's a guy they want to get him the ball, and rightfully so. He's very athletic and can make a lot of big plays for him.